What's up, everybody? It's your boy P from Loud Pack Boxing. I hope everybody doing all right today. I just wanted to hop in with another quick video, like usual. You feel me? I wanted to talk about this recent Terence Crawford interview. Um, it's pretty much an exclusive Terence Crawford interview. He don't do a whole lot of media, but he does do exclusives for MsBoxingBaby. Shout out to MsBoxingBaby, Queen of Boxing, for getting these exclusives with Terence. But it was a very interesting video. He touched on a array of topics. To be honest, I mean, like for starters, the elephant in the room, the Earl Spence fight. Pretty much, he said he's past the fight. He said he's done everything in his power to make the fight happen. Um, he says that he's reached out to Earl and tried to make the fight without the promotion. He said that to no avail. So at this point, he says he's just he's beyond that point. Um, and to be honest, like for me, the time is now for that fight. I don't want to see that fight when Terence Crawford is 35. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it right now. The time is now. So if they're not going to fight right now, 2021, then um, the fight, in my opinion, loses a little bit of steam. But he definitely said that he was kind of beyond that. You know what I mean? He's not gonna let that fight define his career or his legacy. Even though it's the biggest fight in boxing right now, in my opinion, everybody wants to see Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Um, he also talked about all the top welterweight guys, Sean Porter. A lot of people have been reporting that him and Sean Porter are fighting. Um, in the video, in the interview, he didn't really confirm that. You know, I mean, what I took from the interview is he wasn't really interested in the fight. Um, he says that he does respect Sean. He likes Sean. Sean is a top welterweight, but he's coming off a loss. You know, it's like it's not really much in that fight for Terence Crawford. You know, it's a dangerous fight, and with not a lot of reward. To be honest, it's not a belt on the line. You know, if he beats Sean Porter is coming off a loss. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't do anything, I think, to really elevate him in the way that he wants to be elevated. Um, so, I seen a lot of people posting about that fight is happening or whatever. I don't know, but from the interview, from the MsBoxingBaby interview, it didn't really seem like that was really that's not something he really wanted to pursue. And I mean, I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's a decent fight. It's not a fight that I think the world is calling for. You know what I mean? Sean Porter, when he fought Earl Spence, for some reason that build up, it was something there that made people really want to see that fight happen. It's not the same with Terence Crawford and Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? It probably would be a decent fight, but in my opinion, it's not the same buzz or calling for that fight. Um, he talked about whether or not he was happy at Top Rank. You know, he says that he's happy with Top Rank. They're one of the best promotion companies in the game. But in the same token, it is things that he's not 100% happy with, like probably every fighter in any promotion. So um, I know like the media tries to like blow it up and him and Bob Arum are beefing and this, that, and the third. But I mean, common sense would tell you if it's that bad, why would he stay there? You know what I mean? Going back to the Earl Spence fight, he said that This wouldn't be the first time that guys from two different promotions faced each other. It's happened before in history. You know what I mean? It's That's not what's stopping this fight from happening. First it was Terence Crawford was on the wrong side. He needed a belt. Then he was on the wrong side of the street. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't heard Terence Crawford give a reason why he won't take that fight besides the money cut. You know what I'm saying? Which I still can respect that. Some people will say, "Oh, he should take the smaller cut." Um, if he's the number one pound for pound in the game, and you can't deny that, whether you think he's the best fighter at welterweight, you can't deny his skill. He's the most skilled. He's probably one of the most skilled fighters today. You know what I mean? And skills win fights, so you can't really deny that, and that's worth something. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence is a good fighter. I like Earl Spence, but Danny Garcia wasn't the top welterweight. He didn't beat any welterweights. The Sean Porter fight was very, very, very close. I mean, the knockdown probably made the difference in that fight. You know, Mikey Garcia. I mean, a guy coming up two weight classes went 12 rounds with him. Uh, I mean, Cal Brook, and a lot of people's minds was damaged goods. You know what I mean? So, no, not to discredit anything Earl Spence has done, but I don't think he's on the level that he thinks he's on, and a lot of his fans might think he's on. This fight will prove that. You feel me? This fight would answer a lot of people's questions and quite a lot of the doubters out here about Earl Spence. So that's why they need to make this fight happen. But right now, that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. But they talked about the lightweight division. You know what I'm saying? People are referring to them, not necessarily me, but people are referring to them as the Four Kings. Like back in the day, I think it's a difference, but whatever. Devin Haney, Devontae Davis, Ryan Garcia, and Teofimo Lopez. I mean, like Buzz said, without a shadow of a doubt, Teofimo was the king right now. He's undisputed. He got all the belts, but time will tell. How that plays out. All four of those guys are very talented, but they need to mix it up. They need to do some fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that those are like the four top guys. To me, you could go back and forth with or replace Ryan Garcia with Shakur Stevenson, but pretty much that's the top talent in the lightweight division. That's pretty much what Terence was saying. I agree with that. Um, she asked him what has he been doing on his downtime, and Terence is working with fighters, male and female. Getting guys and girls ready for their upcoming fights, and while he's figuring out what's next for him, um, he did say that they're definitely working on something. He didn't want to divulge it, but he definitely said that they were working on something for him next. He talked about the uh, YouTubers fighting situation or whatever, and once again, it's the same way I really feel about it. It's a slap in the face to the sport of boxing for guys who like train and work hard, and just to make people think that anybody can do this. They can train for 6 months and they can get in there and beat a guy's kind of slap in the face from that standpoint. But on the flip side, if a guy can train for 6 months and go make millions of dollars, who can hate on that? You know what I'm saying? Who can hate on that? It wouldn't be too many people that would turn down that opportunity. So it's like just one of those things, man. Is it good for boxing? Probably not, but Will it ever stop? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely wasn't feeling that. He wasn't feeling the Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia fight. Like most of the boxing world, you know what I'm saying? We thought that, Ryan was nowhere near ready for a fight of that magnitude. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Manny Pacquiao, some news kind of broke on a couple different outlets this morning that um, he wants Terence Crawford next, allegedly. We've heard talk about that before, but um, it's resurfaced again. And Terence, like I said, he said he was working on something. He didn't really specify what it was, but he did say he was working on something. And then this morning, that story kind of broke a little bit. So maybe that's something that's coming up. Hopefully so. I think that will be a really good fight. Terence Crawford has been wanting that fight for years now, along with other fighters, but Terence was definitely one of the first guys kind of championing for the Manny Pacquiao fight. Um, so we'll see what happens on that note or whatever. But pretty much, it was just an overall good interview, good vibes. You know what I'm saying? They was just chilling. He was at home. She was at the crib. And it was just a cool interview. Like I say, Terence Crawford, he don't really do too many interviews, but I have seen him on MsBoxingBaby live a few times now, and it's always just a cool little interview. So um, make sure y'all check her out on IG. Check out her lives on IG. MsBoxingBaby Queen. Um, got some really good interviews, really good live. She carving that lane for the boxing interviews on live or whatever. So that's dope too. But yeah, man, that's all I really got. Everybody know I'm a big Terence Crawford fan, so I really enjoyed the interview and really curious to see what's next for him. You know, if it's Sean Porter, that's cool. I'm not, but I'm just saying that's not a fight that really got me going either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even the Manny Pacquiao, that's just something that I would take as opposed to the biggest fight in the game or the fight we all want to see, which is him versus Earl Spence Jr. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we'll see. But like I say, man, that's all I really got. Thank all my subscribers. Thank all my new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help me reach my goal. I got a new goal now. You know what I'm saying? 500 subscribers. That's my new goal. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. And like I say, look, I'm a work in progress. I'm gonna get better, y'all. Everything gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't done yet. I'm just really getting in the game. I've been doing this like maybe 6 months now, 6, 7 months. So just give me some time. It's gonna get better because I really like doing it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really got nothing to do with the money. The money is a plus, when the money start coming in. But I enjoy being able to go on the platform and express myself and talk about what I want to talk about. So but that's it. Like I said, it's your boy P. Hope everybody have a good weekend. Y'all take it easy, and I'm out.